Hey friends, it's Heather. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to my channel. I have another layout to share for my creative scrapbook. It is filled with Vicky Bouton's Wildflower and Honey collection, and I am starting out with an exclusive cut file created by Paige Evans for this month's subscribers. And I do have to mention on a side note, some of the cut files are for subscribers only. In previous months, I have mentioned that they were all free to all, and that was a mistake, so I apologize for the confusion. If you're not a subscriber, you will still see some cut files offered on the add-on page. Just scroll down to the bottom. Some of them are for subscribers only, so just to make that clear, again, I apologize for the confusion. So the cut file, I altered it a little bit. The original cut file had the butterflies then cut out in the center. I removed one of the lines, and then I cut those out on different pattern papers, so I could glue them on top of the white, if that makes sense. So not all of them are filled, and I am placing it on this black pattern paper, which I did add a layer of clear gesso to, and just funny, in the light you can see some of the corners. I wasn't real clean with it. You can see the difference. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can now that I pointed it out. So I wanted a really big contrast between these butterflies and the cut file in the background. So I do add some mixed media, but first I am adding these butterflies just in the center so the wings pop up. And then that photo on the left is of my daughter. It was last fall. More and more recently, I do not always get cooperation when I'm trying to take photos. I know you guys feel my pain. They have been put through years and years of smile, 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 and there's a point when they start to rebel. But every once in a while, I get a genuine happy smile, and this was one of those. And I've actually scrapped a similar photo. I took several at this one time, and I've scrapped a similar one already. But when you have a good picture, you have a good picture, right? So, the beauty of having a large cut file like this is it pretty much takes up the entire layout. It decides the design for you. And other than just adding some embellishments and a title, it makes it really simple. So that little paper clip it is actually a paper clip that does stay there. I go back and forth with which title to use, and I wanted to utilize that little space on the bottom right hand corner, and then the little open space to the left of the photo, and that's pretty much the only areas that I add clusters to. So, but before that all gets glued down, I'm going in with some mixed media. Yeah, I need some new paper towels. When I roll over, you can see the design, and I don't like it. They're cheap paper towels, that's why. So that first one I sprayed is a Distress Oxide Peacock Feathers. If you have not used those, they work great on dark or black cardstock, FYI. Fantastic. The next one that I sprayed down is a Shimmers Pop Art Pink. It's one of my faves. Of course, I am splattering in some gold there, lots and lots of gold. And obviously a lot of this is going to get covered up, but I wanted it to peek through the holes in the cut file. You know how we do. We just, we add a bunch of color and then we cover it up, but it's the process is fun. So, yep, I'm adding some more. Really no rhyme or reason, but I'm digging the colorful backgrounds. I went a little color crazy on my backgrounds than I think normally I would, just because the colors in this collection, I don't know. It let me let go, I guess you could say. That is a little watercolor palette from Kuretake Gansai. Yeah, I can't pronounce it, but really creamy. Love those colors. And that little one, that second one in that I'm using is a really pretty peachy pink. And then the one up top is a Prima. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Prima. It's their metallic. You can see I've used that pink a lot. So since I didn't have butterflies cut out, I decided later on I did not like them just being white. So I went in with some watercolors and I just added a little bit of messy painting there, because that's kind of the theme throughout this collection. And I add some stickers and embellishments to layer over some of those butterflies. And so here I am deciding what I want to do with that little space to the right of the photo. I did off screen. I didn't make you watch me do this. I popped up each one of those butterflies. So the entire cut file is popped up on some fun foam. Yep, lots of little pieces there, but worth it to me anyway. Keeps me amazed at the difference popping something up on fun foam or adhesive foam makes. It really does make a big difference, especially when you don't have that many elements on a layout. Like, it just takes it to a whole nother level. Literally. That was terrible. So my title is going to end up being Adore. I do think I add a sticker down below that. Can't remember what it is at this moment. But yeah, I adore that photo. I adore her. I mean, look at that smile. There's just some photos when you know that they're like genuinely happy. They're not just smiling because you forced them to. So I am going in with some chipboard stickers, and make sure you glue those chipboard pieces down. They do not stay on mixed media. Lots of stickers and chipboard to choose from in this kit, which is good because the die cut packs, there's some big pieces in there. Yeah, a lot to work with. So I don't add too much more. You will see a difference between the footage and the final shots. I do add a couple more stickers off camera, and honestly it's because I totally skipped over them. I meant to, and I forgot. I noticed when I was taking photos of it. I add some journaling with a white pen and some splatters, and that's pretty much it. You haven't seen me add the little embellishments to the butterflies that I painted yet, but that is coming up. I'm just gluing everything down with my fine line bottle glue, which is my best friend. Adding some little chipboard hearts. Yeah, what else can I say? I love this cut file too. I think it was totally appropriate for this collection. And I'd like to say that they know the collection we're using and they use that as inspiration. I mean, I would assume so. Even though these are butterflies and not bees, still a lot of butterflies in this collection, but I think it was totally perfect. And I don't care what kind of layout it is. If I can put butterflies on it, then I will. So, yep, adding more gold because you can never have too much. And I am pretty sure I'm almost done here. Problem with the software that I use does not give me a countdown. I don't ever know how close I am sometimes to the end. Sometimes I'm still talking and the video's over. So I appreciate those who actually stick with me to the end, like to the end of when I stop talking, not necessarily the video, but you know, it's never perfect. It's all a work in progress. And yep, white pen, gel pen with some journaling. And I think all I say here is just, again, the genuine smile. It still makes me happy when I look at it. So I really hope you enjoyed this layout and listening to me talk today. I hope you got some inspiration or some ideas of your own. Make sure you head over to My Creative Scrapbook, check out the kits, and I will be back soon with another layout. Here are my final shots. I'd love to know what you think. Please leave me comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate all of your support. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.